Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome back to my second channel. It's been a while, but I'm finally here. Today, we're gonna have a look at a really old Casio watch called AQ-150. Now, check this out. Look at the backplate. How fine the stamp is. So hard to read. But as far as I can see, it operates on 2315 movement, stainless steel back, water resistant to 10 bar Japan movement, and cased in Thailand. According to my quick Google search, I found out that this model, this series, originally was released back in the year 1999, making it, that's right, 25 years old, and it is still working. Well, I just swapped the battery. It operates on CR2016, just a single button type battery. You could pick those up, do it yourself, perform the AC operation, and then the watch will just lights up. As you guys can see, it has dual display, one in analog format, which could be set up with the crown over here, like directly. There's a little bit of guard of this design on the buttons. And the digital part could be set with these two buttons over here. This is for the illuminator function as seen on the face dial. When I press this button, check this out. Look at that. The entire face will lights up. And the lights shine through in between the minutes and the hour hand. You got a tiny gap there. And it is so cool looking, so practical. And the EL panel even goes all the way down to the digital display as well. So you could see both at nighttime. That is insane. Much better than modern LED, I would say, in terms of visibility. Regardless, speaking of that digital display, it is so small, but it comes in positive, so it is usable. First, you got your timekeeping. Of course, you need to manually pair this to the second hand to make sure that it is synchronized. So I didn't do that after I swapped the battery. Regardless, hour, minutes, and seconds. And then you got your alarm. Alarm mode. And then you got a stopwatch with single button operation, 1/100 seconds precision. And if you want to reset it, just press and hold. Next up, the dual tone function. And back to home timekeeping originally is date and day display. That's it. Now, the time here could be set separately, so you could technically have dual time function at the same time, but it already have another dual time function, so triple time functions? Anyway, back to the home timekeeping over here. This watch has a size of, let's have a quick measurement. Alright, not as small, but for a Casio with, you can see, extra added protection, almost like a G-Shock, the way that the glass was buried a little bit underneath this bezel on top. So is that it has the button popping out. 1, 2, 3. This one is not a button at all, but they added just for, symmetrical reason. We got DW9000. This watch really reminds me of a DW9000, especially the colorway. Also talking about the color, the metallic gray and light gold color on this side of the case, kind of similar to most vintage Casio Pro Track released at the time as well. So a lot of historical significance with this watch, function-wise. And talking about historical significance, I have a quick lore to share with you guys. This is something that you're not gonna learn anywhere else, and that's why you're here. Check this out. I got this old vintage magazine here. You got G-Shock, Baby G Pro Track, and Databank. And in here, it says, it shows us a Casio watch, which I've never seen before until I start do my research for this video. I found out there's this old Casio released in the year 1986 down here. Check this out. 1986, reference number AB200, 15,000 Japanese yen. And it has, look at that, analog and digital display at the bottom there. So pretty much two different watch. Even the buttons was placed down here, like two watch built together. But this kind of reminded me of this model. Not remind me. I mean, it looks the same, right? Like but this one more built together because these two things is well connected. This one is separated, but you get the idea. Now, back to this watch. In my case, it comes in bracelet. You could find one of these in leather. There's one in resin strap as well. I'll find some Google image, which I'm going to add over here to show you guys the other color variants that this watch came with. And the price in the aftermarket, I wouldn't pay more than $100. Find something that is less. You could find one in great condition. Mine's already got some use marks on it, but it is still usable. It is lightweight. It is comfortable. It is really practical, I would say. As far as toughness goes, I have no idea, but this watch already lasts like more than 2 decades, pretty much like how G-Shock are last. So I have a feeling the quality is there as well. Anyway, the bracelet has a size for the look, 20 millimeters. So looking for replacement gonna be so easy as well. In my case, the bracelet have a single adjustment point there, and that's pretty much it. There's not solid end links. Just like every I would say entry level Casio has this kind of built on it. It's not a complaint at all. But just saying, AQ-150 Casio Illuminator watch. What's next?